yoga teacher and welcome to Yoga in Our Bedroom, or my bedroom. You might be somewhere else in your house. Today I'm really proud to be working again with Conquer Life and Vibe in Liverpool. And in my previous videos, check them out if you've not watched them already, we've been learning maybe one or two yoga postures. Today we're going to do something a little bit different, and we're going to bring all those together and make a little sequence. So this is what we've learned so far individually, and now we're going to put them together in what we call a vinyasa. And you can think of this as a flow of these postures. And vinyasa means to place in a special way, and that's exactly what we've been doing when we've learnt the postures individually. Shall we begin? So wherever you are at home, we're going to bring ourselves up to standing. And the first thing that we learned in one of the other videos was mountain pose. So I'm going to get you to set your feet up nice and comfortably again. We're going to have a little jump on the spot, and another, and another. And wherever your feet have landed comfortably, that's where we're going to leave them. So spread your toes out against your mat like we learned in the video, and pull that thread up the length of your spine out of the crown of your head and hook the thread up to the ceiling. So we're standing now as tall as we can, our arms by our sides, our fingers turned forward slightly. And let's just take a nice deep breath here. Now we'll take our next breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to bring our chin down to our chest and begin to roll your body down. Let your knees bend slightly as you roll forwards, and let your body relax completely now. So this was ragdoll, we called it. We're letting our body hang heavy now over our legs, and you might need to bend your knees more than me, or you might be able to have your legs straighter than me. It doesn't really matter, it's not a competition. But just let your head, your arms, your shoulders be heavy and relaxed like a ragdoll. Let's take another deep breath here. And then we'll take our next breath in. And as we breathe out again, we're going to bring our hands down onto the mat so that we can walk down onto our knees. Now you could have a blanket or a towel under your knees if you want some more padding. And you could bring your hands then underneath your shoulders, or remember we took them slightly further forwards if that was too much for your hands. Spread your fingers against your floor and bring your knees underneath each of your hips, and let your feet relax. Sorry. We had a nice flat back like a tabletop here, and we were ready to move into cat-cow pose. We'll take a breath in and look forwards to arch down. Feel your bottom stick up behind you, and you can imagine yourself how a cow stands in the field. That's what this is said to resemble. Now with our next exhale, we're going to push the length of our spine up to the ceiling, and just let our head drop slightly so that we're gazing towards the tops of our legs. Let's do this again. Breathing in, we'll look forwards and arch down. And breathing out, we'll tuck in again and push the length of our spine to the ceiling. Let's do it once more on our own. Breathing in. And exhaling the other way. come back to that nice flat back that we had at the beginning. Now we'll turn our toes under and we're going to come into downward dog. So push the weight into your hands so your arms are nice and strong. Begin to push down at the floor through your hands and your feet and lift your bottom up. Keep your knees bent. So remember here we wanted to lengthen out your back. So we're going to push our bottom as high to the ceiling as we can. And then if we feel we can, we're going to walk the dog. So remember we bent one knee as we straightened the other out. Walking to each side, and this stretches down the backs of your legs, remember. And then if we can, we're going to straighten out our legs as much as we can without losing all that lovely height in our tailbone. So if you're looking at me, you can see that I look like a triangle when you look at me from the side. My bottom's the top point, my feet and hands are the bottom corners. Let's take a deep breath here. And then let's breathe in and come up onto our toes. Exhale as we bring the knees down. And then we're going to relax it back all the way into child's pose. Bottom to heels, forehead to the mat. You can leave your arms here if you want, but let them relax. Or you can put your hands underneath your forehead. And here we're going to take 3 deep breaths. Keep breathing deeply. Feeling calm and relaxed. And then at the end of your 3rd breath, release your hands and bring them under your shoulders and slowly uncurl. Well done. Now, we've only done this once in the video today, but you could do it a few times at home if you want to. Today you've learned how to string the postures that we've learned together and make a little flow that you can use to stretch and move your body. If you've not checked out my other videos so you can learn a little bit more about each posture, please do. And I'll see you next time. Take care everyone.